Welcome back, everyone. Continuing from where we left off. As you can see, there are 3 different caves here to choose from. I actually can't remember what exactly the deal is with this, but I'm gonna go through this one first.
This cave is not the real entrance. That's what my intuition is telling me.
Is that so?
Are you saying you don't trust the primal instincts of the renowned serpent Naga?
If I'm not mistaken, you're the very one who managed to get lost, remember? Back in the Goblin Pit. Good point, Lena.
Well, whatever. Let's just enter through here if you insist.
And I believe her instincts were correct, actually. Okay, so Naga was correct. This, as a matter of fact, is a dead end and an illusion. But I figured that we could use the experience points from the battles here anyways. Airballs. From what I remember, it's the center one, but I do know that at least one of these contains extra treasure. This one specifically. Although those items aren't really too useful. So up next, we've got a boss battle coming up, as if that wasn't obvious enough. And just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna quickly save right here. And what do we have here?
Claire? If I remember correctly, you said a big, vicious Hydra lived inside these caves. Well, yeah.
Hydras. Are they as tiny as bunny rabbits or whatever that thing is over there?
So it's a baby now. Give it time, it'll grow up and rip off your face.
But it looks so helpless. Poor thing, I'm gonna take care of it for a while.
Big mistake, girl.
If you'll follow through and not just toss it to the wolves later on, be my guest.
Now that we've resolved the matter of the deadly Hydra, let's go back to town.
You're not waiting on me, are ya? So these ladies think. They've got a bit of a surprise coming. And I guess they're about to find out. What's that sound?
It's a Hydra, and a big one at that.
That awful roar!
Let's hurry back to the spot where we found the baby.
Yes, since I already witnessed your amazing fighting abilities, and now I've got this tiny Hydra to look after, I must finish my report quickly. You're strong enough without my help, so yeah, I'm heading back.
Wise idea, because she just dropped dead anyways. Gosh, role-playing games and their freaking tedious random encounters. I swear this is always the one turn-off about them. And I forgot about this area earlier, but there's treasure here. So now let's head back. I swear this entire LP is just going to be me getting cut off. I guess I might as well use some of those healings items since some of our characters could use them. For instance, our honey. Connie could benefit from. And I never really showed this earlier, but you can change the color of the window here along with the message speed. I should have probably done that way earlier. So I'm gonna go with something real crazy. Maybe a bright red. At least for now. Red has always been my favorite color. These random battles get old real fast. So here we have our nasty Hydra. This is actually a pretty epic picture. I like how they're all bravely facing towards it. Okay, so the plan here is to just go with guns blazing. Just use whatever I can. I would imagine that fire attacks would probably be best against it, since I would imagine it's water-based, or not. Okay, let's try freeze. And not so good either. There are some monsters in here, in this game, which are rather defensive against magic. Oh crap. Okay, well, so much for Lena getting experience points in this battle. So when the main party leader dies, or is knocked out or whatever, it's just the next character beside them that gets to take the role. So let's try to use her specialty. So that seems to do some decent damage. And as for Naga, I mean, she has a whole arsenal of spells here. I guess she doesn't have anything that revives, but she does have some classic ones that are rather powerful. Let's try Elnikia Lance. Okay, I guess not. And she doesn't actually possess a specialty, which sucks. Okay, I'll try one more spell, otherwise I'm just gonna assume that... Okay, I have no idea why she used her mace instead of the attack that I gave her. Let's try that again. And now she's using Freeze Bullet. I guess it must be the emulator, since this wasn't intended to be played on the ZSNES. I can't remember the name of the emulator, but it's supposed to be used on a different one. But let's try anyways. Okay, so we've succeeded anyways, and I guess that's all that matters. Unfortunately, Lena does not benefit from this battle. Well, somehow we managed to defeat it. That should put an end to the villagers' worries.
Especially since you had Naga along. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Well, let's head back to the inn and claim our prize. I'm gonna gulp down as much of that free food as I can hold, even if I bust wide open. Okay, and this message speed that I had set up, I misinterpreted as 6 being faster. Derp. I swear these random battles are the only thing that turns me off from role-playing games. The only reason why they ever even interest me to begin with is just because their story and characters are good. Otherwise, this is quite the turnoff and has been a long overdue problem. I understand that from a programmer's perspective it's much easier to have it be done this way, but this is really cliche and gets old real fast. We're almost out of here. I just gained a newfound respect for any Let's Players that have to deal with role-playing games all the time. But in any case, let's move on. Going back to Vorun Village, so that we can claim our prize. That's all the money we have, girls. Why should we give you all of it anyway? Because I killed the Hydra. Am I even supposed to be in this town?
Look, you have bled us dry. Besides, why should we allow you to bankrupt our inn? Sheesh. You're worse than the freaking goblins.
Whatever, dude. Okay, so I guess we have to go to the inn. That was my mistake. And who do we speak to here? I'm gonna assume the bartender. Chef's recommendation. I suggest you try our shortcake, unless we're all out of it. Okay, I did not want this junk. What's the matter? Can't you make up your mind? Would you care for something different? No! Well, thanks for wasting my time. Yeah, I'm sure you have it real difficult, dude. If you're here to tell me you destroyed the Hydra, I believe you because I find it hard to swallow that some apprentice mage did the job all by herself. Why, that's just plain nonsense. I'm glad this dude believes us. Oh, and he just says the same thing. Okay, so I really don't know where this reward is supposed to be. But because of all the cutouts that I had to make, I really don't know what time I'm up to, so I'm just going to end off the video here. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.